process.
Okay.
It's you could feel it behind your ear, and that is the styloid process.
And then it's on both sides.
Yeah, you have two of each: two styloids, two mastoids.
Now, occipital condyle.
These are the occipital condyles. These are responsible for your yes and no. You know,
Oh, the yes,
the yes.
atlanto-occipital.
So the
Joint.
atlas sits there?
Right.
The atlas sits here. Yeah. So these are the
Atlas,
occipital
occipital.
condyles. It's not the nerving notion. It's just like if you're to say yes, like it could only go like that.
Okay.
That's what the occipital condyles do.
But it sits on
It's
the.
these two right here.
Okay, so zygomatic arch.
The zygomatic arch is this guy here.
Okay.
It's
And
a part of the
mandibular-
zygomatic bone. This is the zygomatic bone.
Mandibular condyles.
Mandibular condyles are actually on the mandible, and it's this guy right here. That is this part right here. Let's try to detach this.
Yeah.
These are the mandibular condyles.
And then we have the ramus of the mandible.
The ramus of the mandible would be this guy right here. It's just the portion that looks like a horn, like a ram horn, ramus. This guy.
The mandibular foramen
Mandibular foramen.
are on the inside.
And it should be on the inside. Yes, they're right here. Boom.
Okay. The mylohyoid line.
This guy here. It's in the inside of the mandible.
Okay. The genu of the mandible.
The genu of the mandible is the point of the mandible. It's the knee, almost. I mean,
Yeah,
it shares the same name as the knee. Genu. It's
Okay,
just
now
an
we're going to
angle.
go to the sutures. Sagittal suture.
Sagittal suture. The sagittal suture is this one, separating two parietal bones.
Okay. Coronal suture.
It's this one here across, separating the frontal from the parietal.
And then lambdoidal suture.
Is this one. Separates the occipital from the parietals.
Okay. Now on the inside, the petrosius portion of the temporal.
This is the temporal bone right here. So the petrosius portion is the thickest part. It's the bottom
Actually,
part.
no, you're wrong. It's this part right here. This portion is the petrosus. This would be the squamous, and this is petrosus. But he only has petrosus on the list. So this portion, right where the
But it does extend to this part
yeah,
here.
the external.
The squamous is just this part, I guess, like on the side, on the temples. But this is the strongest bone in the whole human body. It's the thickest bone.
Okay, so the orbital plates.
Orbital
Orbital plates.
plates should be the ones in the back.
No, there's several of them. The frontal is right here. Then the zygomatic of the orbital plate is right here. Then there's the maxilla, which is this portion right here. Then there's an ethmoid, which is back here. Okay, look, lacrimal is right here. And then
The sphenoid is the
sphenoid
back.
is the very back plate of the,
Yep.
and that's the skull.
Yep.